Today I'm on the Trinity River and I am looking for fossilized wood and opal cement and possibly opalized wood, maybe. I mean, that's kind of like a 50-50. But this river is way too full. I ain't gonna be able to find anything because there's not even a bank to find stuff. But there's some creeks that I'm gonna go check out, so it's like 9 minutes and we'll see how that is. Okay, well, as expected, it's pretty flooded here too and very muddy. So we might have to switch into waders here in a minute, but I'm just trying to at least get to the creek. It's over there and we can see if it's actually worth, you know, suiting up and looking for stuff. I'm really not thinking it is. All right, so it's pretty full. Normally you can see the bottom. I'm not thinking it's gonna be worth much, but you know, you never really know until you look. And now that I'm looking, I'm not seeing much. Yeah, I'm thinking everything's probably a few feet below the water level. Maybe. We'll walk around a little bit and see. Okay, so right now I'm kind of standing in between the Fleming Formation and the Catahoula Formation. Probably mispronounced that one, not gonna lie. But the Catahoula Formation is the one I'm trying to get to, or at least find, because that one has a lot of petrified wood in it. That's what I'm looking for today. But now what I'm really in is a fluvial deposit. So just a whole bunch of sand and organic matter that's been washed around. But over there you can see part of the Fleming Formation, and I thought I saw a couple of sections where you could see the Catahoula, but it's not looking good. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go to spot 3, which is about an hour drive, which it was the spot that I was expecting to have to go to anyways, so I'm not that surprised. But fingers crossed. So I drove for about an hour and made it to the spot. This is the geologic map of the general area. But basically, I had to figure out the layer that the fossilized wood was in, and that's where I'm at here. So, there you go. It has been a very long day of trying to find this formation, but I think I finally did. Or at least I found some pieces that might have been in it at one point. This one might not be a piece of petrified wood. I'm thinking it might just be a piece of sandstone, but this is absolutely a piece of opalized bark. And quite a nice sample too. I mean, that is almost completely white. But I just found it in this creek right here. And hopefully there's more, because I drove a long way to find this. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is the piece I was looking for. This right here is a big chunk of opalized wood. Look at that. That's cool. Look, you can even see the grain. That's just awesome. And there's the, oh, you got a whole knot in there too. But that's a nice piece. All right, well, I got piece number 2 for the day. Oop, careful. I don't want to lose that one. I'm not going to lose it on that creek. All right, piece number 2 for the day right here. I guess this is piece number 3 technically. But man, it is gorgeous out here. Look at this petrified wood. I'm gonna start making piles because there's gonna be a lot of it, I'm feeling. There's another piece. I'm telling you, it's all over the place here. I found it. Took me all day. A lot of driving, a lot of dead ends, and a lot of no trespassing signs. But it's worth it. Let's go. And we're finding more. I mean, it's all over the place. These are the 2 new biggest ones for the day, and they are gorgeous. I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Just found them literally right here. I might dig around a little bit more, see if there's any other pieces. Oh, nope. Okay, so over there the creek starts to go up a little ways, and the fossilized wood and opal cement is only supposed to be in the bottom like 20 to 80 feet. So we're gonna go back and see if there's another creek that keeps cutting down more. Haven't found any more fossilized wood yet, but I might have to haul some of that back to my truck. It's gonna be heavy. When you're out collecting, just remember, fossilized wood will leave splinters just the same as regular wood. Don't feel great, because now I got a piece of quartz in my hand, but you know. Whole bunch in this creek. This is pretty neat. This is a burrow that was filled in with red sediment and fossilized that way. And you can see something was trying to burrow through it at some point. Come on, focus in. Something was trying to burrow into it at some point. Didn't quite make it through. But there's a whole bunch of them. And they're all just old pieces of burrow with all this brown stuff is the animal's poop, because they would line their walls with poop in order to keep it from closing in on them. Similar to how animals do it today, which is pretty neat. Oh, time to carry this back. It is hot. But, I mean, in the creek it's not terrible, and I should have worn some actual shoes instead of Crocs, because my feet are soaked. Okay, made a stop by the truck, dropped everything off. Got a pretty cool haul. This one's interesting. It's like almost like an agate geode, but I'm thinking it might be something that was fossilized. I'm thinking it might be a piece of coral. Maybe. I gotta ask people. But it's definitely something. It might be like a burrow that was filled in and then agatized, I guess you could call it. And I found these really neat pieces of agate. And this is another one of those burrows, but this one had like really red sediment in it, so I thought it was cool. And the rest of it's just fossilized / opalized wood. Time to head back out. Okay, so we made it back out again, and we found this little section. It's interesting. If you look over there, you can see the upper section of the Catahoula Formation. And if you look down there, you can see the lower section. The lower section is the one I want. So we didn't make it quite deep enough. I'm gonna keep going. Hopefully it goes deeper. I doubt it. The topographic maps are not in my favor. Okay, well, we didn't find anything else, but I'd still call it a win because we found a good amount of stuff in that one creek. The rest of the creeks didn't have anything. Yeah, they just didn't cut deep enough. They made it like right to the level and that was it. So, you know, what can you do? It's calling my name. I feel like I have to use it.